All right. So this is a short demonstration on how to perform embedding into the public handbook. I'm going to walk through all the steps. Once the dashboard and the workbook have been tagged as public, and once they've already been migrated over so they can be embedded. So I'm going to, the goal is to get this handbook page, this identity data handbook page updated with all of these charts from Tableau. Again, this workbook has already been migrated, has been flagged as ready for public. And so what that means is that it shows up in this list here, the views available for public embedding. So we can see the workbook name and the different view names. If the view you're looking for is not on this list, it is not yet available for public embedding. You can contact the data team to figure out how long it might take for it to show up in this list. But let's get started. So I've already created the MR for the handbook to do this. And I've already been tested out the process just to make sure it was working. But this is what the editor would look like. And this first one has been changed over already, but these others have not. So I'm going to walk through a little bit of that process to do our best to match that and get that recreated. So the first thing we need to do is get the new URL. And using the new short code, I'm just going to bring this down here so that I know I'm using the correct short code. We're going to try and match the height that was listed previously at 200. So we're going to apply that as a height in pixels here. And now we need to go and get this source URL. So we're looking for the gender identification global. So if I go to the views available for public embedding, I'm looking at the same workbook. And that is it's this gender view here. So I'm going to select that and then highlight this and copy that. When I come back here, I will paste that in here. That comes back as the right URL, and then I can delete these. And I'm just going to go through, that's the gist of it. I'll show you what that looks like on the page of the first one that's been done. If I can remember where I hit it, not there. So that first one, once you begin adding Tableau pages, Tableau charts to it, they will no longer load the size pages. But this is what that first one will look like once it's been loaded in. It will bring in the proper page. The dimensions of it are slightly different, and you can tweak those as you need to, but that is the gist of it. I'll go over those steps again. Get the URL from this workbook on this page, the embed demo page. Paste it where you need it in the handbook page. Usually it should be a direct replacement for this sisense shortcode. And then you just submit your changes.